Good evening everyone and welcome to the stadium for the game. We're almost ready, so over to Trevor.
Hello Peter, it's a pleasure to be here at this stadium. Let's see things get underway.
Here we are for the first match of the league season, where more drama and great football is sure to unfold. The first match of the new league season then kicks off, and they'll be looking to start with a win here. Who has the most desire to win this one, we shall see. Well read. Tasto. Davide Moro. On the ball here. Dejan Stankovic. Adriano. Held on to the ball there. Here's Figo. And Ibrahimovic. Can he test the keeper? Remarkable goal! That's the opener. In the opening minutes of the game. He struck it well with his left foot. The team have 1-0, but can they hang on to this lead? Maserati does well to maintain possession. Batali. Dejan Stankovic. Timely interception. Davide Moro. They're off on the counter-attack. Free kick given by the referee. Vanduki. Saldati. Here's Ibrahimovic. What a ball through the middle. Vieira. He's well beaten to the ball there. Down the line. A good ball in could give them the equaliser. Intercepts the pass. Justo. Crosses. And Figo. Adriano. And Dejan Stankovic.
He cut that one out very well.
Dejan Stankovic. No way through. Reads it well. Win the ball back. Adriano. He's scored one goal in this game. Still their ball. Good attacking position too. In possession and getting forward here. To the man in space. Ibrahimovic. Good defending. Here's Adriano. Will he find the space? Bad challenge there. Free kick given. Vanduki. Holds on to the ball. Sneaks into the box. Good defence there, breaking up the attacking flow.
A good delivery needed here.
They're defending well, very well indeed. 15 minutes to go until the half-time whistle. He's off down the left wing. It's a decent ball in. Can he make a chance? Well worked to win the ball. Cambiasso. And Adriano. This is a dangerous throw-in for the defence to face. A good cross might give us another goal here. No way through this time. Ibrahimovic. Now inside the penalty area. And the ball goes into touch deep in opposition territory. Collects the ball nicely. It's played into the danger zone. And the header hits in. They stretch their lead to 2 goals. Off the left post and in. At 1-0 the game was still wide open, but at 2-0 you begin to feel this might be a winning lead.
There was nothing the keeper could do with that.
Although 2-0 now, they can't get too complacent. Well, the defender read it well. And Cambiasso doesn't manage to get that one through. All one here. Dejan Stankovic. Well worked to win possession. Saldati.
Oh, a marvellous through pass.
Only 1 minute to be added on. Threads it down the middle. Dealt with that threat well. Davide Moro. Penalised for that challenge. Good interception here. The first 45 minutes is over and the teams head off towards the dressing rooms here. Trevor, how did you see that half?
Well, I think some of the players will be disappointed by not being given the ball early enough. The play feels quite restricted. They'll be happy with the scoreline, though.
And as the players return to the dressing rooms, it's 2-0 as we await the second half. Everyone is back in their seats, including the managers, and the second half is underway. It's as you were for both teams, with no substitutions. And Adriano. An obvious foul there, free kick. Solid defence in the box. Good work to keep the ball. Well read. And he's having a pop. It's wide of the right post. A reasonable attempt, though.
Well, I wonder if he was trying to curl it in from there. It just didn't come off for him.
Javier Zanetti. And Vieira. Steals the ball. They're on the attack. Won a free kick in a promising area. Can they make it count? It won't be easy from here. It's over. Maybe couldn't control the ball enough on the shot.
Well, he hasn't got his lucky boots on today, has he? That's a shame, but not a bad effort.
Javier Zanetti. And Vieira. Cambiasso. And Dejan Stankovic. Oh, there's a late challenge. Adriano. And it's in, a stunning goal with his right. They might just run away with this. The second half has barely kicked off. He squeezed in his second goal of the game.
He's on fire today.
Now, a handsome lead developing. Davide Moro. He's well beaten to the ball there. Here's Ibrahimovic. Possession lost there. Saldati. Still on the ball here. Almiron.
Could this be a chance? Another shot blocked by the keeper.
They must be wondering what they have to do to beat this goalkeeper today. Carries the ball through the middle. From way out.
That's picked up by the keeper.
"15 minutes into the second half. Well worked to win the ball. And Cordoba. He's off on the long run. Saldati. Almiron. Needs to find the target with the ball in. He knocks it in. Hits for goal. And it's gone out off the defender. Who's waiting in the middle? Directs his header on goal. Got the shot in, but it's gone over. Cordoba. Samuel. Figo. Still going, real chance here. Win possession, the attack came to nothing. Davide Moro.
A solid defensive play there, cutting out that pass and clearing it well.
Dealt with the threat expertly. Here's Figo. Win possession, the attack came to nothing. It's easily picked up. Figo. Dealt with that threat well. He brought it down. There's a chance for a cross here. And he'll deliver the cross. What's he done? Caught in possession there. Crucial interception in the box. Didn't give it away. Advancing on goal here. Goal kick. Here's Javier Zanetti. Vieira. On the ball here. Davide Moro. Saldati. Finds him well. Vanucci. Nicely won there. The attack came to nothing. Wins it in a good attacking position here. He has quick feet.
Well, that was good play there. Confident defensive work.
Gets it. Finds a teammate. And he hits it. He's got it. They've reduced the deficit to 2 goals. Just 5 minutes from the end. A beautiful right foot finish. The manager will be annoyed about conceding a goal. Will he change to more defensive tactics, I wonder now? And Figo.
Well, he instinctively read the pass. Now it's their turn to threaten the goal.
Finds himself in the box. Surely this time. Well, he went for the shot, but it just wasn't good enough.
Not a bad attempt, but it just didn't have the quality.
Cordoba. Cambiasso. Marianini. Davide Moro. Ball one here. Tight decision there, but I think the right one. Rhino got that one absolutely spot on. Vanucci. Finds Finds him well. Well worked to win the ball. There's the whistle. Victory gives them 3 points and the perfect start to the season. Trevor, as you predicted, they've come out on top.
Yes, they just had a bit more about them on the day. Still, all credit to their opponents.
That's all we have time for this evening, so thanks to Trevor Brooking.
You're welcome, Peter. What an evening of football it's been.
And we hope to see you for the next broadcast. Goodbye. Let's hope for a spectacular match, competitive challenges and plenty of goals. Both teams will be hoping for a bright start to the match. That was an obvious foul. Cordoba. The danger is snuffed out. They give away possession. And he wants it back. Fiore. Collects the ball nicely. Here's Dejan Stankovic. Cambiasso. Here's Ibrahimovic. Finds a teammate. And that's good defensive play, picking up the loose ball and putting it into touch. The keeper will be relieved as well. He's cut the ball back to the edge of the area. That one is intercepted. Gets it. Brings it under control. The defence has done well so far. Cambiasso.
Oh, that's a poor through ball. Giving away possession.
A decent ball in could open the score. Wonderfully won there. Sneaks into the penalty area. It's an amazing goal. That puts them in front. He struck it well with his left foot. So the goal has pleased a huge number of fans at the stadium. Just listen to them. Great goal there, Trevor. A superb run and finish. 1-0, but can they hang on to this lead? Komoto. Down the line. Good defence there, breaking up the attacking flow. This could be the chance to equalise. They look unbeatable. Impressive defending. Pushing further forward. Here's Adriano. Will he shoot? In the safe hands of the keeper. Pancaro. Franceschini. Carries the ball through the middle. To the man in space. Attack came to nothing. Here's Dejan Stankovic. And Ibrahimovic. He's looking for support. This man's dangerous on the cross. Won a free kick in a promising area. Can they make it count? Who will take it? Can they keep defending like that? Adriano. 15 minutes to go until the half-time whistle. He's on the rampage. And Cambiasso. Hold on to possession here. Knocked it through. And that sails way wide of the left post.
I think the line of defence was really exposed there. They've got to watch their man better in those situations.
Komoto. Fiore. And Pancaro. In comes the cross. No, that was never going to go in.
It was a good play in on the cross. Found space. I just think maybe he harried the header.
Here's Cambiasso. Vieira. Here's Vieira. And Adriano. Wonderful defending there. Free kick awarded. A difference of 1 goal here with the half-time break coming up. He's looking for support. Pressure on the opposition now. The throw-in in a dangerous area. So running off the ball for that cross. Possession maintained. Chance here. Sturdy defence here. Surely he can't miss. Punched away and out for a corner. What about this ball in? Will he find the target now? Put it in! That doubles their advantage. In first half injury time. his right foot. That's the cushion they needed. So perhaps they'll take their foot off the throttle a bit now. And we'll see. They now have a 2-goal cushion at 2-0. Camacho. The referee blows his whistle and it's the end of the first half here. Let's see if the manager's advice can affect the players in any way. Hopefully in the right way. What's your analysis of the game, Trevor?
Well, they may have had less of the ball, but they've used it better and it's given them the lead.
2-0 it is at the break. Could we be in for more goals in the second half, I wonder? Kick off. Let's see how the players on both sides respond to their half-time team talks. It's as you were for both teams with no substitutions. The keeper comes forward and the ball ends up in his arms. Camacho. Reads the pass, real chance here. Here's Figo. Good pass. Adriano. Nice work to keep possession too. Pancaro. Fiore. Here's Figo. You can see some space opening up here.
Yes, it's off the keeper and out for a corner. At least he punched it out of danger.
Plays it into feet. Grosso! Well, he just couldn't find the accuracy there.
Well, it exposed the hole in the defence. He was sorry he didn't score.
15 minutes of the second half gone. Stayed on the ball, promising position here.
A good delivery needed here.
It's clear. Here's Fiore. Dealt with the threat expertly. He goes on himself. They're breaking quickly here. Adriano. He took his chances, but that wasn't going in.
I think he may have taken his eye off the ball then. It's vital a striker stays focused in those situations.
And Ibrahimovic. Here's Figo.
He cut that one out very well.
There's not a lot of support. Does well to keep the ball. How about this?
The attackers have to be more accurate up against this defence if they want to take full advantage of the chances that are coming their way.
It's into the middle. Gathers the clearance, looks for a gap. Still their ball, good attacking position too. Vieira. And Javier Zanetti. Vieira. Dejan Stankovic. Belts it. Punch behind the goal by the keeper. That'll be a corner. It's into the face of goal. A sight of goal here. Grosso. Crossing opportunity. Yes!
Take the ball and restart quick. You still have lots to do.
10 minutes from the end. Off the crossbar and in. Vital is what that goal may prove to be. They have the slimmest of leads at 2-1. Cambiasso and Javier Zanetti. Here's Dejan Stankovic. Gets it. Can he find half a yard here? Dejan Stankovic. Here's Ibrahimovic. Fisted away. That mistake could have been costly. The defender was quick to react and close it to safety. So it's a corner. Lays it on the ground. Will this be a goal? Not a bad effort there, but not accurate enough to be threatening.
He knows that you have to keep making chances on goal. Unfortunately, that wasn't accurate enough.
They're only the one goal down here then. With 5 minutes to go, can they snatch an equaliser? Well worked to win possession. He's carried the ball forward. Can he get a shot away? They win the throw deep inside the opponent's half. Still going, real chance here. Still with the ball, good attacking position too. Hits it! Just over the bar.
He did everything right with a good ball in, and I think the striker made the right decision to go for the header. It's just a shame it wasn't quite on target.
Ibrahimovic. Dealt with that threat well. The ref blows his whistle and the match is all over. An impressive win here after a magnificent performance by all the players involved. Everything went right for them and they were able to get the result that they wanted. It was breathtaking stuff, really, Trevor.
Oh, definitely. A great game with lots of action. It's a shame someone had to lose.
Well, that's it for this afternoon's broadcast, so thank you, Trevor.
I've enjoyed it, thanks, Pete.
Hold on to your seats. This could be one heck of a ride. They have changed their formation to 4-3-3. Vidigal. Breaking through. Still going. Real chance here. Could get a shot away. They escape the danger at the cost of a throw-in. And he sends it in. They're defending well, very well indeed. And Ibrahimovic. Attack came to nothing. Well worked to win possession. Adriano.
Oh, he got under that one. Never threatened the goal. The shot just wasn't up to the mark there.
Here's Adriano. Grandoni. To the man in space. Clearance picked up, and he had a shot. They've done everything possible to keep the ball out of the box. Play pushes forward then. He's on the rampage. Real chance here. Here's the opportunity for a ball in to open the score. It's into the face of goal.
He almost made it.
The keeper made a fine save. No, not this one. 15 minutes into the first half. The shot comes in. Denied by the post. And Cordoba. Here's Javier Zanetti. Vieira. No, it's been intercepted. Cristiano Lucarelli. Bakayoko. goalkeeper makes the decision to come forward and collects the ball. Hassoni. Over the line for a throw-in. Down the right flank. And the ball goes into touch deep in opposition territory. Vidigal. Oh, just no accuracy in the shot there.
Well, I think the ball swerved a bit, didn't quite hit the shot properly.
Here's Javier Zanetti. Vieira. Here's Cordoba. Javier Zanetti. Still in possession here. Cambiasso. Good pass. Grosso. Figo. Gets it. Booted to safety. Grosso. And Cambiasso. Will he test the keeper? Stop the attack well. Vigiani. Hassoni. He's looking for support. Given away a free kick in a dangerous area. It could be costly. Angled in towards goal. Not a bad try, but it lacked accuracy.
Well, the fans would love a goal from there, but I think he should have used his teammates on that one.
Here's Samuel. Grosso. And Vieira. Grosso. Samuel. And Grosso. Here's Dejan Stankovic. Dejan Stankovic. Crossing opportunity. Nowhere near the ball. Foul given. It'll soon be half-time, and neither side really looks like scoring here before the break. Cristiano Lucarelli. Wurzel. They're in a good position down the left. Whoop, flag was up. Just offside then, he'd strayed off the last man. And the referee's assistant was pretty alert then. And Vieira. Dejan Stankovic. Here's Cambiasso. And he wants it back. There'll be 2 additional minutes. He intercepts. Figo. Babayoko. Vigiani. The first 45 minutes is over, and the teams head off towards the dressing rooms here. The game is still goalless, Trevor.
But they've just cancelled each other out so far. Let's hope that changes in the second half.
The second half gets underway. Let's hope for another 45 minutes of great football here. They've switched sides for the second half. Still on the ball here. The free kick has been given here in a very dangerous position. Will this be a goal? The defence has done well so far. And Grosso finds a teammate. Clear. And Grosso receives it in space. He crosses it in. Ball one here. Here's Cordoba. Ibrahimovic. We know he can deliver it well. Can they keep defending like that? Vigiani. He's off on the long run. Had the ball now. Vigiani. Fertzel. Showed his defensive quality with that interception. And they've really stepped up the pace down the left here. Could get a shot away. Still in possession here. Vigiani. Down the middle. Hung on to the ball in a good position. Galante. Does well to keep the ball. Vigiani holds on to the ball. Good pass. Sturdy defence here. He wants the chance for a good delivery. It's clear. Finds his man. A good clearing header. Adriano. Cambiasso. Cambiasso! That sails wide of the left post. Not a bad effort though.
The striker just couldn't produce that bit of magic on this occasion. He'd be sorry not to have made better use of that chance.
Almost 75 minutes have gone. And Adriano. Cambiasso. Cristiano Lucarelli. He's off down the left wing. Making good progress down the left wing now. What will he do now? Tries again. Another chance. No, he didn't hit that one well enough. Not a bad effort though.
Good effort on the goal, but not good enough.
And Grosso. Here's Ibra. Just needs half a yard here. The ball goes out of play in a good position. Trouble for the defence from the left. Dejan Stankovic. Over the bar. Not really threatening the goalkeeper there. Cristiano Lucarelli. Will this be a goal here? He may whip the cross in. He lifts it into the box. Looking for the shot. That could have been a costly mistake by the keeper, and his defender played it to safety. That looked like it was on the edge of the penalty area.
The referee says it's a foul, but that was outside the box.
They could score the opener with this free kick.
Now it's a goal kick. Neither side able to find a goal here with the final whistle approaching. Pushing further forward. And passes the ball back. Here's Ibrahimovic. He's looking for the target. They've done everything possible to keep the ball out of the box. Cut out well. Takes it over the defence. Cristiano Lucarelli.
That's well cut out.
And Adriano. Offside flag raised by the referee's assistant. I think that was a pretty good decision too. Win possession here. There's the whistle, that's it! Nothing could separate these sides. The players put so much effort in, but in the end no one could come up with a winner. We've had a disappointing goalless draw, Trevor.
Well, in truth, both sides' performance was fairly poor. They're both going to have a look at their attacking options for the future.
And that closes our coverage this afternoon. A really lively atmosphere as we get underway. You can just feel the tension mounting. Both teams will be aiming to keep it tight in the early stages. And Dejan Stankovic. Ibrahimovic. And he wants it back. Attack came to nothing. Figo. And Vieira. Dejan Stankovic. Dealt with the threat expertly. Donati. He continues his run down the right. A good cross might give the first goal. Turns defence into attack there. They look unbeatable. Impressive defending. Dejan Stankovic. And Adriano. They're defending well, very well indeed. Grosso. They're still on the attack here. To the man in space. Clearance gathered, might have a dig from here. Adriano.
Keeper didn't take his eyes off the ball there.
15 minutes gone. Dejan Stankovic. No, it's been snuffed out. Blatant foul there.
It was a clever move to intercept the pass.
Figo. Didn't give the ball away and still they advance. Good pass. How about this? A little too high.
But it begs the question, should he have passed the ball?
Reads the pass, chance here. Adriano. Straight through the defence. Ibrahimovic! The goalkeeper had his eye on that and saw it was wide of the right post.
Well, it exposed a hole in the defence. He'll be sorry he didn't score.
And Adriano. Still going. A long-range effort. Not a bad shot, but it's over.
Well, it was a really dangerous situation there. They'll be sorry not to have hit the target.
And Javier Zanetti. Here's Vieira. Samuel. Here's Vieira. Almost 30 minutes gone. And Dejan Stankovic. Wonderfully won there. Hold on to possession here. Donati. Pushing further forward. Worked really hard to get the ball back then. Here's Dejan Stankovic. Win possession here. Ball given away there. They picked him out neatly. Now here's a chance. Cambiasso. They win possession. Vieri. And he gets a free kick in a very dangerous area. Could be curling over.
Oh, maybe the pressure's got to him. It's well over the bar. I'm not sure what he was thinking there. That was just a wasted opportunity.
Here's Grosso. Ibrahimovic. Here's Figo. Wonderful defending there. Here's real danger. No goals here, and in truth, it's looking set to stay that way with half-time fast approaching. Adriano. Was he fouled? No, says the ref. Still running. Win the ball back. Figo. Now have possession here. Poor ball intercepted. Donati. Still going.
A solid defensive play there, cutting out that pass and clearing it well.
Gets it. Was predictable. There's the whistle for the end of the first half, and both managers with plenty to mull over here in preparing their half-time team talks. The game is still goalless, Trevor.
Well, they've just cancelled each other out so far. Let's hope that changes in the second half.
So neither team making the break, it's 0-0. Everyone is back in their seats, including the managers, and the second half is underway. They've switched sides for the second half. The defender cuts this one out. Ball given away there. The defender was quick to see this one. Neatly done. Really dealt with that threat. Adriano. Wonderfully won there. Ibrahimovic. And Dejan Stankovic.
The cross from him could be dangerous.
Good pass. Oh no, it's hit the post. Good attacking pressure there. Throw in a good area. Needs a sight of goal. Into the arms of the keeper. Good header. Here's Vieri. Javier Zanetti. Pass picked off, big chance. Just caught him. Here comes the cross. Goes for a header on goal. Punched away and out for a corner. It's into the face of goal. Here's Figo. Caught in possession, chance here. It's clear. The ball still with them here. Carries the ball through the middle. Keeps the ball in a very promising position. Dealt with that threat well. Well found there. Dejan Stankovic.
Well, he's gone out of play with a punch from the keeper there. In fact, a corner.
They've played it short. Read that well. Booted to safety. Javier Zanetti. Here's Vieira. Figo. Adriano. The ball's out. Goal kick. Does well to keep the ball. They've opened up the defence with a great through ball. Nicely won there. The attack came to nothing. No way through. And it's given to the keeper. Almost 75 minutes have gone. And Dejan Stankovic. No, it's been intercepted. Turns defence into attack there. Looking around for support. And Grosso. Careless pass picked off. There's the cross. Well won there. Here's Javier Zanetti. And Dejan Stankovic.
That was an awful pass.
Hang on to the ball there. Win the ball back. Finds his man. Will there be a goal here? Good defence there, breaking up the attacking flow. He may whip the cross in. It's still goalless with only 5 minutes to go now. Wins possession to stop the attack. Can he keep it going? Stopped him well there. Threads it down the middle. Dealt with the threat expertly. Donati. And he takes the return. Getting deeper inside the opponent's half. To the man in space. Vieri. There's the whistle, that's it! The game ends in a draw, but the supporters won't be too disappointed. There was plenty of passion, plenty of intensity on display here. We've had a disappointing goalless draw, Trevor.
Well, in truth, both sides' performance was fairly poor. They're both going to have a look at their attacking options for the future.
And that's really it for the broadcast this afternoon. Many thanks to Trevor beside me.
It's been a pleasure.
And we hope to see you next time. Goodbye. A big roar from the crowd as the game gets underway. A great atmosphere here. You never know quite what is going to happen in this game. Brought an end to the attack. Makinwa. Berami. Hang on to the ball there. This could be a chance for an opening goal. Here's Adriano. Will he test the keeper? They've done everything possible to keep the ball out of the box. Hando. Here's Figo. And Vieira. Kept possession well on the attack here. This is a dangerous throw-in for the defence to face.
Great cross.
Dejan Stankovic. No, the finish wasn't there, and it's wide of the right post. Dejan Stankovic. Tremendous through ball. The keeper makes the stop.
Well, the keeper couldn't catch it, but punched it to safety and out for a corner now.
Plays it on the ground. He cleared. Vieira. Here's Ibrahimovic. Ledesma. Went in and won the ball too.
Here's a chance to whip it in.
It's played into the danger zone. They've got a corner there. It's into the middle. Can they keep defending like that? Good work to keep the ball.
It's a clever move to intercept that ball.
They're off on the counter-attack. Get the ball back. Well read and intercepted. Mudingai. He's on the rampage. So running off the ball for the cross. There it is. No quality in that shot. That's well off target. Here's Cordoba. Vieira. Needs to find the target here. Sturdy defence here. Mudingai. Really stopped in his tracks there. 15 minutes left of the first half. And Ibrahimovic wins possession to stop the attack. There's not a lot of support. Here's Adriano. He wants a chance for a good delivery. Dejan Stankovic.
Oh, he got under that one. Never threatened a goal. He knows that you have to keep making chances on goal. Unfortunately, that wasn't accurate enough.
Figo. He has to do better than that. Mudingai. Makinwa. Berami. It's through. He'll be disappointed there. Not enough accuracy on the shot.
Good effort on the goal, but not good enough.
He has to do better than that. Oh, great defending there. Here's Figo. Figo. Here's Cambiasso. Shooting chance here. soon be half-time, and neither side really looks like scoring here before the break. Would an attack down the left side be worth it? Handel. In the right place at the right time. Here's Figo. Moudengaï. Makinwa. Will he find the target now? I think the keeper could see that was going off to the right.
Well, there were other options, but he decided to go it alone. I think a bad decision, perhaps.
Here's Grosso. And Vieira. Here's Ibrahimovic. They win the throw deep inside the opponent's half. Sends the cross to the far post. Well, he just couldn't find the accuracy there. The first half has come to a close then here, and the players head off to the dressing rooms. I would think both managers will be hoping to spark a number of their players into life during the break. Trevor, what's your opinion of the first half?
They've been a bit disappointed in making space and running off the ball, so I'm surprised that they've managed to keep the game level so far.
No goals then, it's 0-0, and everything to play for in the second 45 minutes. The second half kicks off, everyone hoping here for an enjoyable 45 minutes. They've switched sides for the second half. Carries the ball through the middle. Arrives in the box. He crosses it in. Ibrahimovic. Trouble for the defence from the left. Samuel. And Grosso. Wonderful defending there. Gets it. Has sight of goal here. Bellini. And Ibrahimovic. Well won there. Makinwa. Nicely won there. The attack came to nothing. Dealt with the threat expertly. Poor challenge. Free kick awarded. Get the ball back. 15 minutes of the second half gone. Possession maintained, chance here. Keep possession. And Grosso. Figo. Here's Adriano. He intercepts. Makinwa. Referee blows his whistle. The assistant referee had his flag up, and then I think it's the right decision too. And Grosso. That one is intercepted. Berami. He's off on the long run. Here's Adriano. Vieira. Here's Samuel. Grosso. And Vieira. Samuel. And Vieira. Here's Cordoba. And Samuel. That's tidy footwork. Possession lost there. Mudingai. Get the ball back. Here's Vieira. Ball given away there. Worked really hard to get the ball back then. Runs with the ball towards the left flank. They've won a corner. To the target in the middle. We know he can deliver it well. Solid defence in the box. Javier Zanetti. Mudingai. Manfredini. Still with the ball in good attacking position too. Ledesma. They've broken free on the wing. It's clear. And Adriano. 5 minutes plus stoppage time is all that remains now for either side to score the game's first goal, and who knows, maybe the winner. Vieira. And Figo. Dealt with that threat well. Makinwa. Bellini. Sevilla. Bellini. Won the ball well. No, it's been snuffed out. Up goes the roar and the match is over. No winner here. The match ends in a draw, but I don't think either manager will be too unhappy. Some excellent football on show here.
What a game you'd have had them down to win today, Trevor. They didn't play badly, but it was just one of those days when very little went right.
And that's really it for the broadcast this afternoon. Many thanks to Trevor beside me.
Thanks, Peter.
And we hope to see you next time. Goodbye. Hello and good afternoon. I'm Peter Brackley, and sharing his insight with us all is Chuck. We're off, and this is a contest sure to please football fans worldwide. You never know quite what is going to happen in this game. Kaka. Gilardino. Here's Seedorf. Intercepts the pass. Gilardino! It's wide to the right post. A reasonable attempt, though.
I think the line of defence was really exposed there. They've got to watch their man better in those situations.
Grosso. Vieira. A good ball in might give us the opening goal. In comes the cross. Goal kick. Gilardino. Picked up by the keeper. Here's Grosso. Vieira. Keep possession. Here's Figo. Adriano. Wonderful defending there. Caught offside. Absolutely no question about it. That was the right decision. And Ibrahimovic. The defence will have to be on its toes with this throw.
A cross from him could be dangerous.
They look unbeatable. Impressive defending. Well run here. Can he find his man? Here's Vieira. Grosso. Extremely important interception there. He's looking for support. Needs to find the target with the ball in. Adriano. Booted to safety. And Adriano. Not a bad try, but it lacked accuracy.
Well, it's an excellent bit of pressure up front to make the chance. They'll be sorry, though, they just missed the goal.
Adriano. And Ibrahimovic. Adriano. To the man in space. The defence has done well so far. Here's Ibrahimovic. Ball given away there. Seydorf. Good pass. Within shooting range. Safely into the keeper's gloves. Here's Javier Zanetti. Dejan Stankovic. And Cambiasso. Finds a teammate. Adriano. And he tries again. Well, he may have lost concentration. That was off target.
He knows that you have to keep making chances on goal. Unfortunately, that wasn't accurate enough.
Here's Dejan Stankovic. Ibrahimovic. Nicely won there. The attack came to nothing. They're in possession down the right flank. Good defence there, breaking up the attacking flow. Great opportunity to swing it over from the left there. They've done everything possible to keep the ball out of the box. Gets it. Poor ball cut out. Here's Seydorf. To the man in space. Can he test the keeper? He slides that well wide of the right post.
The defence let him get the shot in. They have to be more alert.
Figo. Now have possession here. Dealt with that threat well. Here's Vieira. Cambiasso. Here's Dejan Stankovic. Collects the ball nicely. Win possession, the attack came to nothing. Does well to keep the ball. The defence has done well so far. No goals here, and in truth, it's looking set to stay that way with half-time fast approaching. And Jakulovski. Stopped the attack well. Kaka. Maldini. Had the ball now. Worked really hard to get the ball back then. Rocky. They can swing it in from the right wing. Gilardino. And it's there! They've opened the scoring. In first half injury time. Everyone knew he was going to do it, and he has done it superbly. They really have deserved this, haven't they, Trevor?
Yes, they have. You can see it coming.
And Cambiasso. Dejan Stankovic. Wins the ball, great defending. The referee blows his whistle, and it's the end of the first half here. Let's see if the manager's advice can affect the players in any way. Hopefully, in the right way. Second half kicks off. Everyone hoping here for an enjoyable 45 minutes. No sign of any substitutions yet. And Seydorf. Snuffed out the danger. Chance for another goal, perhaps. It's the woodwork. It's in! Goal! They concede another. Just after the break. It went straight down the middle. It was such a good shot, wasn't it, Trevor?
Right, and I think that would give the team a little boost.
wasted no time at all adding to their lead, have they, Trevor?
Yes, they look like they really mean business.
Here's Cordoba. Down the right-hand channel. Cambiaso! And it's gone out off the defender. It's sailing across the face of goal. And Grosso. Here's Figo. Gets it. They're moving well down the left-hand side. Hang on to the ball. Promising position here. They're defending well. Very well indeed. Sable. Figo. Does well to maintain possession.
Oh, look at that. It's a great run.
They're in a good position down the right. Jankulovski. We're into the last 30 minutes of the game. Wonderfully won there. And Figo. Here's Figo. He's well beaten to the ball there. Ball not given away here. Keep possession. Kaká. Making good progress down the left wing now. Get a free kick in a very dangerous position. Can they do something with it? Who will take it? No way through this time. Here's Dejan Stankovic. Vieira. Cordoba. Here's Cambiaso. He needs to deliver a good ball in. They've done everything possible to keep the ball out of the box. Adriano. Cambiaso! A quick reaction from the keeper there to punch it out. Corner. They'll battle for this in the middle. And they have a throw-in deep in the opposition half. They're in possession down the right flank. Kept it well, still on the attack. They can swing it in from the right wing. Kept possession well on the attack here. Well found there. Bad tackle there. Giving away a free kick in a dangerous area. 4 players to choose from. Ibrahimovic.
And that shot comes off the keeper's gloves and out of play. It's a corner.
To the target in the middle.
Oh, maybe the pressure's got to him. It's well over the bar.
Figo. Dejan Stankovic. And Vieira. The ball is over the line, it's a goal kick. Rocky.
It's a clever move to intercept that ball.
There's not a lot of support. Here's Figo. Chaps it neatly. Grosso. Vieira. Here's Javier Zanetti. Brings it under control. Careless pass there. Kaká. We're into the last 5 minutes. Down the left flank. Crossing opportunity. And it's still not properly cleared. Keeper's ball. Here's Cambiasso. Free kick awarded. Javier Zanetti. It looks as if he brought him down there, but no whistle. A minimum of 2 minutes to be played for stoppages. Here's a chance.
Well dealt with by the keeper.
Grosso. Ibrahimovic. Up goes the roar and the match is over. A great game comes to an end, and despite their defeat, they showed some real spirit here, real determination, but just didn't have enough to get the result they wanted. Now, what about the manager? Will he need to reconsider his tactics, Trevor?
Oh yes, I think he will, Peter. They need to look at a way of creating more goal-scoring chances.
A big roar from the crowd as the game gets underway. A great atmosphere here. They see no reason to change their formation. Coley. Gasparoni. He intercepts. There's no stopping him. An obvious foul there, free kick. Who's the target? Given away a free kick in a dangerous area. It could be costly. Could be curling over.
And the ball ends up in the keeper's gloves.
Well won there. Can he get a clean strike here? He uses his head.
Well, I think the keeper was aware it was going over. So this game has started at quite a pace.
Yes, they have. It'll be hard to keep it going like this for the rest of the game, Peter.
And Vieira. Here's Cordoba. And Vieira. Figo. Stayed on the ball, great position to attack. Dealt with the threat well. He continues his run down the right.
Ferronetti.
They give away possession. Read that well. He's well beaten to the ball there. Down the middle. Slid out wide. Firm header on goal.
Into the gloves of the keeper.
15 minutes gone.
Morfeo.
Possession lost there. That pass didn't make it.
Morfeo. Gasparoni.
They win possession. Dejan Stankovic. Got his foot in.
Gasparoni. Desana.
Well read and intercepted. Dejan Stankovic. And Adriano. Took him out. Free kick given. And that's a yellow card for him. Maybe a harsh decision, it would seem. But he didn't get the ball, and that's what matters to the referee. Adriano. Stopped the attack well.
Desana. Gasparoni. Morfeo.
Don't give it away there. Well won there. Sends it back to him.
Desana.
Oh, there's a late challenge. And he's having a go.
Snapped up by the keeper.
Almost 30 minutes gone. What will he do here? The danger hasn't been cleared. Oh, really slack defending. Ball stolen from him. Poor ball cut out.
Morfeo.
Figo. Just needs a yard. Goal! It's the first goal of the game. A beautiful right foot finish.
So the goal comes despite a low turnout of supporters, but for their numbers, they do make a lot of noise.
Could he have hit it any better?
They're ahead by a goal to nil.
Grelha. Desana.
Won the ball well. They win possession.
Here's Vieira. Ibrahimovic. Dealt with the threat well. Ferronetti. The ref sees nothing wrong, so on we go. And Vieira. It's clear. Only 5 minutes left on the clock until the break. Just a one goal divides them. Grosso. And Vieira. Here's Dejan Stankovic. Finds himself in the box. Really good punch by the keeper. The manager will be disappointed with the keeper there, but the defence reacted well. Chance for another goal, perhaps. Carries the ball through the middle. Dealt with that threat well. Dejan Stankovic. The referee blows his whistle. It's the end of the first half, and the two managers will have a lot to say to their teams, I would think. Trevor, what's your opinion of the first half?
Well, I know all that matters is the scoreline, but I think they need to make better use of space, or else their fortunes may change in the second half.
So as the managers talk, they kick off. Let's see how the players on both sides respond to their half-time team talks. It's as you were for both teams, with no substitutions. Great work to win the ball. And Adriano got the all-important touch on the ball there. A chance, really poor defending. Opportunity here. Another bite of the cherry.
He doesn't catch it, but takes no chances by punching it clear. It's a corner.
They play it short. Cleared away. Vieira. Here's Samuel. And Vieira. Cambiasso. Here's Ibrahimovic. Shooting chance here. Launches it towards the far post.
Safely stopped by the keeper.
Vieira. Can he find half a yard here? Yes, it's in, number 2. They stretch their lead to 2 goals. A great effort. I think both sets of fans will be shouting louder now for different reasons. Although 2-0 now, they can't get too complacent. Desena. Fernando Couto. No way through. And Cambiasso. Figo. Traps the ball neatly. Nicely found. Another attempt. Down the middle. Brought an end to the attack. And Ibrahimovic.
He knew exactly where the ball was going, and he got in front of the striker. Terrific stuff from the defender.
Really was a quality piece of defending. Fernando Couto.
Shooting chance here. Poorly timed challenge.
Intercepted. Morfeo. Grelha.
Won the ball well.
Morfeo.
Chigarini. Grosso. And Cambiasso. Here's real danger.
Snapped up by the keeper.
We've reached the last 15 minutes.
They're in a good position down the left.
Plenty of options for a cross.
Cross went in, but nobody on the end of it. It's out of play, and that's a goal kick. Samuel. Grosso. Figo. And Adriano. Wins it. Will he have a go? Kept it well. Still on the attack. Dejan Stankovic.
Not a bad effort, but it wasn't on target.
It's very difficult to keep absolute concentration in situations like that.
Ibrahimovic. Worked really hard to get the ball back then. Trouble for the defence from the left. It went over the goal line. Goal kick here. Here's Cordoba. Vieira. He goes on himself. They're just not clicking with each other. Poor ball cut out. Figo. Ibrahimovic. Chance in the box. The assistant referee had his flag up, not too happy there about the decision, but it is a free kick. Outstanding interception in his own box. The referee's whistle ends the game. An impressive win here after a magnificent performance by all the players involved. Everything went right for them, and they were able to get the result that they wanted. So, Trevor, your thoughts?
It was an entertaining game, full of attacking football. Let's hope we see more of the same from both sides in the future.
So that's it for today's game. Thank you, Trevor.
Well, it's been great, Peter.
And from us both, good afternoon. The match kicks off. Let's hope it's a cracker. Both teams will be hoping for a bright start to the match. And Cambiasso stopped the attack well. Amauri. Semioli. Ball one, good defending there. And Figo. Here's Ibrahimovic. Ball given away. On the ball here. Grosso. Luciano.
He's looking so confident.
And Dejan Stankovic. Looking around for support. And Dejan Stankovic. Figo. Here's Ibrahimovic. Free kick conceded in a promising position here. Brought an end to the attack. They're defending well, very well indeed. Figo.
It was the through ball that set the move up on the left.
Dejan Stankovic. I think the keeper could see that was going off to the right.
He got the cross in from the left all right, finding a man in space, but the shot wasn't quite up to it.
And Adriano. Here's Dejan Stankovic. Adriano. Well found there. Ibrahimovic.
Well, the keeper there deciding the best option is to punch it clear, but it's a corner.
Lays it on the ground. A good cross might give the first goal. Cut out well. Adriano. Here's Figo. Shooting chance here. Dejan Stankovic. Ball held on to there. Ball given away. Cambiasso. Here's Adriano. Now inside the penalty area.
Oh, he got under that one. Never threatened the goal. But it begs the question, should he have passed the ball?
And Cambiasso. Here's Dejan Stankovic. Luciano. 15 minutes left of the first half. That was an obvious foul. Has stayed down after the tackle, and he might well need some treatment here. They win possession. Grosso. Still have the ball. Figo. Dealt with the threat well. Down the line. Malago. And Adriano. Here's Cambiasso. Into the box. It's hit the bar. They escape the danger at the cost of a throw-in. Turns defence into attack there. Tinibaki. And he lays it back. Well worked to win possession. In the box. And that's pushed behind by the keeper. Corner. Goes for the short one. Still going, real chance here. Can he create something here? Tries again.
Oh, maybe the pressure's got to him. It's well over the bar. Well, I think the shot didn't connect well enough with his foot there, did it? Unfortunately for him.
No goals here, and in truth, it's looking set to stay that way with half-time fast approaching. Here's Adriano. What will he do here? Gloriously done. It's the opening goal. Just before the break. That's outrageous. I think many of this club's followers will be sorry they didn't turn up for this one. How much of an impact do you think the opener will have on the game, Trevor?
Oh yes, this is going to have a tremendous bearing on the rest of the game.
Vieira. Here's Figo. Cambiasso. Is there room for a shot? Stayed on the ball, great position to attack. There will be 2 additional minutes to be played. Nice stretching of the play, pushing forward. Stop the attack dead then. Here's Vieira. And Figo. Here's Dejan Stankovic. All free kick awarded in a very promising position here. Who will take it? Still in possession here. The first half has come to a close then here, and the players head off to the dressing rooms. I would think both managers will be hoping to spark a number of their players into life during the break. Conceding a goal that close to half-time is always a blow to a team. Can they bounce back though, Trevor?
Yes, you're right. It is a blow in those circumstances, Peter. But look.
We're off. We're on the second half. Provide more excitement for the fans here. They've switched sides for the second half. There's not a lot of support. Here's Cambiasso. Adriano. Oh, great defending there.
The great passage of play, pressure always on the defence.
He centres it. That's a very poor effort, well wide of the target. Here's Cordoba. Javier Zanetti. Vieira. Figo. In the penalty area. Good clearance. This could be the chance to equalise.
He lifts it into the box. Booted to safety. The defence has done well so far.
A chance. Really poor defending. He needs to deliver a good ball in.
And he wants it back. No, it's been intercepted. And passes the ball back.
And Vieira. Don't give it away there. Cambiasso. Brings it under control. Cambiasso. Gets it. Adriano. Got the shot in. I think the goalkeeper knew it was off target.
I think maybe they caught the defence on the hop there. There really was some sloppy man marking.
And Adriano. And they still have possession here. Well won there. Brought an end to the attack. Luciano. Stay on the ball there.
Plays it over to the other side.
Don't give it away there. Wonderfully won there. Turns defence into attack there.
There's no stopping him. Great opportunity to swing it over from the left there. Here comes the cross.
What will he conjure up now?
And he has a go.
The keeper's looking nervous. He has his defence to thank for saving him there. We've reached the last 15 minutes. Deceptive play there, sets off an attack down the right. The ball is over the line, it's a goal kick. Samuel. Here's Grosso. Cambiasso. Dejan Stankovic. Goal inside here. Stop the attack well.
It's a long shot. Oh, how close was that?
But I think the ball swerved a bit, didn't quite hit the shot properly.
Here's Samuel. Grosso. Vieira. Here's Figo. Dejan Stankovic. Didn't give the ball away and still they advance. And Figo. Adriano.
Yes! Surely they can't lose this now. He's got another. You could just sense the relief from the attacker and his teammates when that went in. A 2-goal cushion does take the pressure off them a little.
There really was no stopping that.
They've conceded the goal at the worst time imaginable, Trevor.
Well, you're right, Peter. They've got to go for broke now. A great counter-attacking opportunity here.
Malago. Junti. Ball not given away here. Looking for support now.
Still their ball. Good attacking position too. Poor ball cut out.
Well held by the keeper. Good running off the ball.
Adriano. A huge roar from the crowd as the referee blows the final whistle. A well-deserved win for them today as they went out fully focused and put everything into this game, and they came away with the win they wanted.
So, Trevor, your thoughts?
It was an entertaining game, full of attacking football. Let's hope we see more of the same from both sides in the future.
So that's it for today's game. Thank you, Trevor.
Thanks, Peter. It was a great game.
And it's goodbye from both of us.
A really lively atmosphere as we get underway. You can just feel the tension mounting.
Both teams will be hoping for a bright start to the match.
A poor attempt at a pass. Far too casual there. Ball stolen.
Well, the through ball's not good enough. The danger's gone.
Volpe. Flacchi. Bazzani.
Into the box.
And he's gone for the goal. It's been deflected out of play. It's sailing across the face of goal. And he's having a go. They could open the score with a good cross here. Can he pick out a teammate? It's another corner. They really need to make use of this. Drives it to the middle. Gathers a clearance, looks for a gap. Careless pass there. Ruben Oliveira. Parola. Figo. Dejan Stankovic. Adriano. They've done everything possible to keep the ball out of the box. Receives it in space. Poor ball picked off. They're defending well, very well indeed. And Adriano. Late challenge. "15 minutes into the first half. Still in possession here. Poor ball intercepted. Flaky. Ruben Oliveira. Good opportunity to swing it over from the right there.
It's not a bad looking ball. They can cross it in yet again.
There's the whistle and the flag is up. He was just called offside there. Ruben Oliveira. And he gets a free kick in a very dangerous area. There are a few options available here. Well, he went for the shot, but it just wasn't good enough.
I'm not sure what he was thinking there. That was just a wasted opportunity.
And Grosso. Here's Vieira. Won the ball well. Ibrahimovic. And they still have possession here. Figo!
Great save, he did well there.
His right foot shot was well struck, but it wasn't good enough to beat the keeper. And Figo. Can he get the room he needs? Oh, what a goal! It's the opening goal. 25 minutes played. Fabulous strike down the middle. The team came up trumps and pleased their massive following here today. They're ahead by a goal to nil. Volpe. Flaky. Ruben Oliveira. Almost 30 minutes gone. And it's given to the keeper. Adriano. Well read and intercepted there. Javier Zanetti. Looking for support now. What an opportunity to pull even. And Dejan Stankovic. He's on the rampage. Here's Figo. Adriano. Gets it in space. Will this be a goal here? That pass didn't make it. Ibrahimovic.
And Figo. Pass went astray. Throw in from a good position again. Dealt with that threat well. Steals the ball. They're on the attack. He continues his run down the right. Win another throw in a good position here.
A good cross should set something up.
Dealt with the threat expertly. Ball given away there. Too obvious. Pressure on the opposition now. The throw in a dangerous area. Didn't give the ball away and still they advance. The whistle goes for half-time and the players head off to the dressing rooms with the managers no doubt having plenty to say during the break. Trevor, what's your opinion of the first half? We begin the second half. How will the teams respond to their manager's half-time team talks? They've switched sides for the second half. Falcone. Maggio. Win the ball back. On the ball here. Stay on the ball there.
Mazzani.
Stop the attack well. Sturdy defence here. Well won there. Ruben Oliveira. He's carried the ball forward. Kept it well, still on the attack. Adriano. Deflected out off the defender. Lays it short to a teammate. Stayed on the ball, great position to attack. All free kick awarded in a very promising position here. There are 5 men in the wall. Could be curling over. No, that wasn't going in. Not a bad try, though.
Well, we have seen him go in from there on other occasions, so he was right to try it, just unlucky on the strike.
And Adriano. Good work to keep the ball in the right place at the right time. Does well to maintain possession.
Of the second half gone. Flacky.
Ball given away. Parola. And he lays it back. Maggio.
He chooses to go down the right.
Still with the ball in good attacking position too. Could get a shot away. Blatant foul there. Poor challenge. Free kick awarded.
Ruben Oliveira.
Stops it nicely. Didn't give the ball away and still they advance.
Well, that was good play there. Confident defensive work.
Here's Ibrahimovic. That one is intercepted. Salah. Parola. Thierry. Would an attack down the left side be worth it? Franceschini. Volpe.
Well, some tight marking from the defence paid off there.
We're almost in the final quarter of an hour.
Reads the pass. Chance here. Now inside the penalty area.
A good cross might give us another goal here.
Ibrahimovic.
And the opportunity comes to nothing. Nazio.
He set up nicely for the cross here.
Can he pick out a teammate? Won't be disappointed there. Not enough accuracy on the shot. So an equaliser then would have changed the game, Trevor.
Absolutely, pulling it level is what they want, but they just need that little bit of quality in front of goal to do it.
And Dejan Stankovic. Figo. Win possession, the attack came to nothing.
Bazzani.
And Figo. Could be a chance here. Kept possession well on the attack here. Well cut out.
Flacky. And they've got behind the fullback. And he hits it. That's wide. Couldn't get the accuracy then.
He got the cross in from the left all right, finding a man in space, but the shot wasn't quite up to it.
Here's Cordoba. Javier Zanetti. And Vieira. Cambiasso. And Figo. Needs to test the keeper here. Hang on to the ball. Promising position here. Lonani. Hang on to the ball there. Win possession here.
Parola.
The ref ends the game and a huge roar from the crowd. Really put in the effort today to chalk up the win. Their supporters will be absolutely delighted with the way that they played too, and of course the result.
They've managed to hang on to that one-goal lead since the first half, Trevor.
Yes, they had to hold off quite a spirited fight back, but in the end, their defence did a superb job.
So that brings us to the end of this afternoon's match. And my thanks go to Trevor Brooking for joining us.
Anytime, Peter.
And there's just time for me to say goodbye from us both.